Hey friends, welcome to M4D, Mad for Deutschland. Myself Ankit, and I'm back with another interesting video. If you like the content, do spread the words. Today we will discuss the dark sides of doing MS in Germany. Rather than saying its dark sides, I will call it difficulties one faces during MS in Germany.
In Deutschland spricht man Deutsch.
Back home we were used to speak in English with our colleagues and friends at the university, as mostly higher education, specifically technical education, is offered in English. But here in Germany, you might get admission in English taught course, but other than your classrooms most of the time you will hear more German words around you. All the instructions on the mailing list are in German. Now they have started for some official information with English translation as well. If you don't have good German skills, then it might not affect your grades assuming English taught course, but your social circle would be very limited. In the supermarket, you need German to get the right products, or you have to always translate product name inside the market, which will cost you extra time. Then at the counter, if you have some queries, then again language comes as barrier, as you can't expect cashier to answer in English. On a day-to-day life, there will be so many incidents where you will feel left out if you don't know the language. You might not find some activities to do in your free time. It's not at all the dark sides, as you can always overcome it by learning the language, which might require some effort, but it's worth it.
Pünktlichkeit ist wichtig.
In your home country, it can be different, that people can be late sometimes or most of the time and no one will argue or get angry over it. People will accept it. But in Germany, it's not tolerated. You can't be late for your class. The maximum tolerance to get in your class is 5 minutes. If you are late, then it will make your professor angry or disappointed. I have seen many people, including me, missing the class if they are just 6 minutes late. I especially have spent my time in the library because I couldn't make it in time for the class. That also applies to the German friend circle and all the social events. You can't be late to any. That's why many Germans arrive earlier than the given time and make a roundabout the target destinations. It's part of their cultural belief. They are having zero tolerance for it, for most of the cases. You might get rejected for the interview before asking any question if you were late, so be careful. This can be the dark side if you are used to be late all the time.
Studium ist nicht einfach.
For masters, professors are having expectations from you that you know your field and you just need the guidance and you will do the work yourself. Normal class durations are 2 times 1.5 hours for each subject plus tutorials and laboratories. In these 3 hours, you might see the 60 to 70 slides covered. The speed of teaching is fast. The material is self-prepared by the professor, and if you miss some explanation of some slides, you can't find it most of the times any solution to it other than professor him or herself. People like me will have a hard time being concentrated for 3 hours continuously. Getting an appointment with the professor is also a tough task. On open visit hours there will be many other students waiting outside his/her office. So it becomes more complicated to get your doubts solved. It's not that impossible, but it's not easy at all. Other than those organizational issues, the course content is high quality and deep into the particular field. Exam based on that material will not ask you to write 3 types of pumps or some other kind of questions where you need to mug up the text. Exams can be oral and you need to explain the core concepts of the particular topic to pass. For good grades you need to understand the concepts well, so you can answer all the counter questions correctly. Everything has a proper process and you need to follow it within the given deadline. Many students need to wait for a year because they didn't register for the exam on time. Once the deadline is gone, no one can help you, not even the professor. If you don't follow the rules, then you will face bad consequences. Examples like registering for the exam, deregistration of the exam, taking a free semester, thesis submission and registration. These things have proper document work to followed by students, and they are strict about it. It can be online or offline depending on your university. Other than that, it's hard to finish your study in regular course duration also for locals, as doing internships, writing project reports and performing good in exams need more preparation in comparison to another country. So it's normal even for bright students to take 1 or 2 extra semesters to finish the course.
Geld wächst nicht auf Bäumen.
Money can be a big issue if your family is depending on you financially. You get some exemption from taxes up to a certain limit. But in that certain limit, you cannot cover your expenses and also support your family. Even if you are only looking after yourself, it will have some shortages. Working hours are limited to 20 hours per week during semester, and at that time you also need to study as well. Other than that, yearly limit of 120 full days or 240 half days is there. In that duration, on average, if someone uses 100% of these days, then on average €10 per hour, one can earn around €9,600, which is slightly above the tax limit of students, €8,130. The tax rate is roughly 10%, which means if you earn more you pay more taxes. You also need to have compulsory health insurance, which costs you around €100 per month. Depending on your city, monthly rent starting from €250 to €600 has to be paid by you. Food, traveling and all other extra costs will make your budget tight if you are too careless. The system supports the student with different incentives, but you cannot grow that much to afford a luxury life. You will survive for sure, but just survive. All your high-class luxury hobbies will make a big blow to your budget. Another aspect, I assume that one got the job here for part-time, or in university as help staff. But not everyone will get it, for jobs at McD and other restaurants will demand fluent German. Again, language will be a hurdle. In that case, you will depend upon seasonal labor jobs at Amazon and other packaging and manufacturing plants where you don't need to speak much, just repeat the task at assembly line. It's not fun, as timings are too bad and locations of Amazon warehouses too. You will waste some more time commuting and affect your health. €9,600 is a decent amount, though, if you are not living in expensive cities like Munich, Frankfurt, Stuttgart, etc. Again, it depends on individual needs.
Langeweile am Wochenende? Ruhe bitte.
In Germany, supermarkets and other shops are closed on Sunday. In other countries like India, Sunday is for enjoyment, celebration and going out with friends and family. In Germany, you will not see much happening on Sunday morning or evening other than exceptional kiosk and Spakauf shops. It can be boring sometimes being at home watching TV or Netflix all the time. It also put you under pressure to finish your shopping for Sunday by Saturday night. You can't plan anything spontaneously, that can irritate. If you are on your own and have not many contacts, then the silence on Sunday will make you frustrated. More to this, you can also not clean your home or make any kind of noise by using the washing machine, dishwasher or vacuum cleaner. Your neighbors can call the police to complain about you being disturbing to their special Sunday, Ruhe-Tag. All you can do is go to the park or sleep like others and watch some movies, series, etc. More than that is not allowed.
Das Essen schmeckt nicht.
If you are coming from a country like India, where you were able to get a wide range of food varieties with so many different flavors and spices, Germany has not much to offer in that section. For a vegetarian or vegan, options are even more limited. There are many Indians and other countries' restaurant, but as a student, you can't afford always to eat in the restaurant. So only option is to become a cook and start spending most of your time in kitchen, and when not in kitchen, think about what to cook. So these are general issues with food normally a foreigner can face. With many international supermarkets, one can easily get the product from their home countries. So it's not that tough to settle down with your taste, but you will surely miss your home food and street food, which is hard to make at home. These are the major aspects that can be irritating for a foreign student. But that doesn't make MS in Germany a bad option for your higher studies. It's still worthy to face these complications for better career possibilities. I hope I have served the question properly. Comment down anything else, which should be part of this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.